Hey guys, this video will help you get ready for week 8 in Algebra 2. We are approaching Halloween. There's thus the Halloween theme everywhere. So, full week. We're going to start Monday with a review quizzes lesson. Mrs. Meyer spent some time recording some short lessons that recovers how we solve by factoring, completing the square, and square rooting. And then there's some questions built into there for you to take to show your mastery. Remember that you can retake that as many times as you need to get the score you are looking for. So the second thing on Monday is really, it's optional depending on how your quiz from last week went. If you are happy with your score, then you don't need to do anything. But if you are not happy with your quadratics quiz score, you can complete the redemption quiz and you can work on that. If it's not necessary, just completely skip it over in Delta Math. I won't be entering a 0 for you. It just would be making up some points on your original quiz score. But everybody's going to work on the 4.7 lesson for quadratic formula. So make sure you're taking your notes in your quadratics packet for that lesson, and we will practice it on Tuesday. So on Tuesday, you're going to go to Delta Math and complete the quadratic formula practice. These problems can be a little tricky, and they do take a while. So make sure you have really organized papers around you, your notes are next to you, and of course you need a calculator. You then have a slide that's error analysis. It's going to look like this. There's at least one error. There might be multiple errors here on this question. You're going to type what the error, where the error occurred, and then also tell me what the correct answer should be. And then on the end of the list for Tuesday, this is a little unusual. It's a quizzes lesson like we saw earlier in the week, but this one is on the history of imaginary numbers. So there's not a lot of math going on. You're just going to learn about how imaginary numbers became a thing in math. And we're splitting this into 2 different days. So you're going to start that on Tuesday. And then eventually on Wednesday, you're going to watch the second part of it. But at some point on Wednesday, you're also going to take a quiz on the quadratic formula. All right. At the end of the day, Wednesday, you're going to take your notes on complex numbers. But because you've watched these lessons on the history of complex numbers, I think you'll have a deeper appreciation for why you need to know about them. By the way, complex and imaginary mean the same thing for math. And then on Thursday, you're going to practice the complex numbers on Delta Math, the operations for complex numbers, followed by a practice worksheet that's in your packet. It's called Solving Quadratics with Complex Solutions. If you do not have that packet anymore or never got it, we uploaded a PDF of that worksheet, and you can either print it or just write down the problems on another sheet of paper. You then will go to a slide where you kind of go over, your thoughts about your problems. I ask you some things about, taking your math and translating it to words. It's always fun. All right, takes you to Friday. You're going to quiz on complex number operations first. And then you're going to go back into that quadratics packet and find a worksheet called Fun with Solving Quadratics. If you can't find that, and actually I'm not really certain it's even in your packet, I did upload this worksheet to Google Classroom. If you click there, you'll be brought there. You can just write the problems out on another sheet of paper. You do not have to have the worksheet printed. You're going to watch a video of me doing number 1 on that worksheet, and then you're going to select any 2 other problems on the worksheet to complete in the same way that I completed number 1. And then this is actually a summative, so do not skip this. This is worth a lot of points. You're going to go to Flipgrid, and you're going to record yourself explaining how you did one of those 2 questions. So nobody sees that Flipgrid but Mrs. Meyer and myself. It's a summative. It is a test for you. All right, and then it's Halloween, so you get to celebrate. All right, so that is week 8. If you guys have any questions, let me know. And remember, our goal is to get everything turned in on time, and we'll give you that bonus summative for being on time with everything. Good luck, everybody.